Hi Virgo, welcome to your July Singles Love Tarot reading. So Virgo, we're looking at your energy and then the energy around you. We're going to see what's going on for you regarding love. Now do keep in mind, I keep this open to past, present, or future. If you're interested in new love only, I'll be doing that a little bit later on the channel as well. Now we do have the wisdom of the oracle here, so we'll use some opening messages with this deck, then we'll jump in to your reading. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. So welcome in Virgo. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this, excuse me, hiccup. This is Sunlight Tarot. All right, Virgo, July Singles Love Tarot reading. See what your opening messages are. The Fates. We have a 17, which is 8. 8 is infinity, travel, action, communication, putting in the work. We got the stars there too. Regeneration. Oh boy. 46, which is 10, which can be full circle, endings and new beginnings. TikTok. 30, which is 3, which is about growth, expansion, building and rebuilding. And never-ending story. 37, 10, completions and new beginnings. Well, Virgo, definitely looks like here you have an existing connection with somebody. Now, never-ending story, this could be a person that you keep coming around to, like you keep coming back into each other's lives. It could also be someone that, you break up with, you get back together, you break up with, you get back together. Never-ending story, I kind of get that, like that round and round energy. Regeneration, definitely rebirthing, regrowing a connection. And when we have TikTok here, I feel like, I don't want to say time is about to run out, but it's like, one more time, but something's faded here. So I don't know, Virgo, we're going to see. Like I said, if you want new love, I'll be doing that later on the channel. But for singles, I keep it open to whatever needs to come out. So, and it could be past, present, future. So obviously, if you're not interested in anyone from the past, it's probably not your reading, and that is totally fine. All right, Virgo. So I have the Wheel of the Year Tarot here. So we're going to do a reading with this deck. And then to close it out, we have the Numerology Oracle. We'll pull some of those as well. So we're going to just look at your energy first, Virgo, July Singles, and then the energy around you and see what we need to know about this. So tell me about Virgo's energy right now. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Virgo's energy? Let's see. Empress. Hangman, reverse. Nope, that's upright. That's the right way. That's the right way. Hangman. Justice. 5 of Cups. King of Wands. Now, I feel like you know your value, your worth. You know what you deserve, but you kind of feel like in limbo about somebody here, because I do see you feeling that sadness, loss, regrets as well. Some of you could be business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders with the King of Wands, King, Queen, don't matter. Artistic. It could also be very creative, spiritual, intuitive as well. But we do have justice here. Some of you could be divorced. Maybe this is someone you're divorced from. It doesn't have to mean that either. But, justice can be about fairness, balance, things going in your favor, truth, clarity, getting what you deserve. It's kind of like my universal law and order card. It's like things play out as they should be. But I also feel like it could be soul contracts and past lives and things like that. So I feel like here, Virgo, you're in a good space right now. Like you're holding your own, your value, your worth, what you deserve. I don't see you taking action towards anything or anybody. You're like, okay, well, things are going to play out as they should be. Though I do see this King of Wands could have been the person maybe there was a falling out, whatever, or there was some regrets, but I do see sadness, loss, regret revolving around a person, right? And it could be a King of Wands type energy. So to mention the signs that I see, Virgo, could be signs of chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Pentacles. I think you kind of waited for somebody here for a while. But now you're looking into the future, and the Ace of Pentacles, you're like, you know, if something new came along, I wouldn't push that away either. But, you know, I do see sadness over something else, right? All right, so let's keep going. What else do we need to know for Virgo's energy? What else do we need to know? Tell me about Virgo. July singles. What do we need to know for Virgo? What do we need to know for Virgo? Let's see. Seven of Pentacles showing up again. Investing in yourself too. And the moon, you know, there's a lot of things in the dark about too. I'm feeling like a lot of things that didn't make sense felt in the dark. Things weren't clear. But I also feel like you took a lot of time to invest in yourself as well. And Seven of Pentacles can be about waiting for something too. But we have the Knight of Wands charging in here. Queen of Wands. Oh my God. King, Queen of Wands here. Six of Swords reverse. Now, the moon can also mean intuition, higher knowing. I mean, we have the King, Queen, Wands, and the Six of Swords for me can be a stuck energy or somebody returning. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, there was a walking away here. Eight of Cups. Probably separation. Not a lot of clarity. Like I said, Ace of Wands reverse. And a little bit of a blocked, indecisive, not a lot of clarity here. So I don't know who walked away here or what happened. But there's also like a knowing. I feel here, it's like, you know, this person's going to come back around. You know, even if it seemed like another breakup or something happened or there were some regrets and sadness and loss, you know, you're still in your power, and I don't think you're chasing or mulling around over it, but you're like, you know, I just know it's going to come back around, so I'm just going to do me. If something new comes in, well, you know, I'll give that a try, but I know this is going to come back around. I know this, it always does, and it will. You know, because there's still something there, right? I mean, look at that. We got the King, Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Wands comes charging in, fiery, passionate, go-getter. It's not always a player. And the Knight of Wands for me is somebody who is very determined, fiery, passionate. They go after what they want. They make it happen. Strong, courageous, brave kind of energy. And depending on the cards around it, if I had a lot of bad cards around it, I'd say, okay, this person's a player. They're inconsistent. You know, they're full of thrill and adventure and not very, you know, reliable and things like that. But we don't really have bad cards around this. The moon isn't always bad for me either. It could be things that we just can't see, or a little bit of fear. So with that said, we have Pisces, Sag, Aries. Yeah, we already went through this, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. So Virgo, what I'm going to do here now is look at the energy around you and see for the singles what we need to know. Like, is there something new that's going to come in? Is this person going to come back around? Is this, you know, it does say regeneration, the fates, and a never-ending story, tick-tock. So it's like, given time, you know, this always comes back around. It always comes back around, right? I got a flipper here. Oh, we got the Knight of Pentacles showing up. Knight of Pentacles, so, you know, some time. That's the slowest night. It does take some time. It doesn't rush either. There's the, oh my gosh. The Fool. Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody maybe that you worked with. Okay, there's a return. All right. Six of Cups, the past, return. And like I say, it's not a personal reading. If this doesn't resonate, it's fine. It's fine. Okay? You don't have to leave me comments that don't resonate and I'm wrong. It's okay, I get it. It's not your reading, you know. Move on, you know. Anyway, with that said, okay, so we have some slow-moving energy here, and maybe some time has passed, you know, but I do see someone coming in here with an Ace of Pentacles type energy. And the Fool could be happening, like, right now. The Fool is a right now card for me, and that is a leap of faith, a fresh, clean slate start, energetic reset, no baggage, a new beginning. Eight of Pentacles, you could have worked with this person. Maybe you still do, or you did at one time. If that doesn't resonate, this person wanting to put in the work, right? And there's a return. Let's make it work. Hard work. Look at all the Pentacle energy here. Fresh, clean slate start, jumping right in. I'm coming in. Yeah, it's been some time, but now I have a Pentacle. They could be really serious this time. I mean, this could be like engagement, commitment, marriage for some. But we have Taurus, Aquarius. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Swords. No more running. No more illusion. You know, no more. Because upright, that could be running out of fear, avoidance. You know, self-deceit. All that kind of energy. No more of that. No more sad, neglect, lonely energy. I know exactly what I want now with the Four of Cups reverse. Okay, Virgo, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Did I say the signs Taurus and Aquarius? All right, what else do we need to know? King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. 10 of Wands. There's a heavy burden here. So what is that about? You know, maybe they felt a little weighed down by the thought of commitment. I mean, that could have been something that always played a factor in this connection, that they couldn't fulfill wishes, desires, you know, in, say, a full-blown commitment or engagement, marriage, or whatever the case may be. But now they want reciprocation and balance. They want to reciprocate balance. Seven of Cups, yeah. So again, with the 6 to the 7 of Cups right here, it's funny. Not only coming in as a knight, more stable, grounded, secure, may want to take their time and not rush anything, but that knight does cross the finish line. He's noble, wise, smart, practical, into a King of Pentacles. And this is a very committed, loyal, dedicated kind of person. Carried the heavy burden of maybe I can't fulfill wishes of a full-blown commitment, but now I want to reciprocate. And there's been a lot of confusion around this. Always kinds of ends up that way, right? So we have Virgo, Aquarius, King of Swords. Definitely have not spoken for a while here. It's reverse. They probably haven't spoken a lot about their true feelings either. 9 of Cups. So reverse though, not a great energy, not a happy energy right now. But now we get the Queen of Pentacles, a match to the King. King, Queen of Wands. So not only is there fiery passion, chemistry, there's stability, practicality, commitment as well. All right, so Virgo, we're going to do one more row. One more row of clarifiers to see what else you need to know. Then we will jump into the Numerology Oracle, pull some of those as well. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. It'd be greatly appreciated. All right, so Virgo, one more row of clarifiers. What do we need to know about this? 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's been a lot of sabotage here. Defeat, sabotage. Constantly they're sabotage this and may promise, yeah, we're gonna, you know, full-blown commitment, engagement, whatever, promising that, and then they back out. They sabotage. Then you feel defeated. That's that 5 of Swords energy. But here's strength. I do like that. This is the strongest card in the deck. Strong, courageous, brave, overcoming this energy, taking the lead, going for it. I do like that. Strong connection, which cannot be denied. That's why you always come back around to each other. Look at the two. We got the King, Queen of Wands, King, Queen of Pentacles. Right? Well, we saw the Queen under the deck. 4 of Pentacles. There has been some holding back. There's no doubt about that. And we got the Devil, but I wouldn't worry about that because the strength overcomes the Devil. So that could be the fear, stress, worry, anxiety. This is the intense chemistry, fire, passion, lust, desire, everything between you as well. That's definitely there. But Four of Swords reverse is no more holding back, no more overthinking, no more non-action. It's action time. So we got Leo and Capricorn showing up. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's been a lot of heartache, pain, disappointment with this, right? This could be like the third time around with this person. Right? Seven of Wands, you know, and there's nothing wrong with healthy boundaries. There's nothing wrong with that either. Saying, you know, what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate, and setting those healthy standards and boundaries. That's what the Empress does, because they have self-worth and value, right? But we have Temperance here, which means it's a soulmate connection, maybe even past lives, divine alchemy, the fates, patience, healing, balance. In the Lovers, these are like, if these aren't the two strongest soulmate cards here, I don't know what is. And these are majors. So we got the Lovers here. I was going to say Gemini, but it is Gemini. But we got the Lovers here. That strong connection, right? That soul connection. But there's been some conflict, right? Three of Pentacles. But can we build, rebuild, growth, expansion, right? Let's see what's on the bottom. King of Swords. Yeah, reverse. Probably haven't spoken for a while, but kind of looking out to the distance. Like, I know that message is coming in. This is going to come back around. I just know it. It always does. Because Ace of Cups, love. The love is always there. Right? King of Cups too. He's my reserved king. He kind of holds back a little bit. You know, he's very reserved. Love, emotions, and feelings, but he definitely has them. Right? Four of Wands. Could be stability, foundation. This could be even just moving in, commitment, marriage, whatever, you know. Nine of Pentacles, very single, independent. Going from the 9 to the 10. This time around, I think they're going to be Hierophant. Again, marriage, commitment, morals, traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, leadership, leveling up big time. Doing things the right way. Marriage or commit. Wow. So they're going to mean business this time. I definitely see that. We got Gemini energy here with the King of Swords. Virgo. Your connection is too strong. That's why you always come back around to each other. This could be the final chapter in your story where this time it's going to stick, right? But let's get you some numerology oracle cards and see what else you need to know for Virgo. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out as well if you like to. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, the links you need to everything, as well as my other two tarot channels, if you do want to check those out as well. So let's get you some numerology. Health, 71, 8. 8, infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work, communication. I think this is about having a healthier connection this time. Someone could work in the healthcare field. That could be something as well. Environment, 44. For stability, foundation. I'm feeling like with this, Virgo, there could have been something around your, either there or yours, or just your environments in general, which played a factor in your connection to each other, if that makes sense. Healthier environment. Yeah, so maybe this is about creating a healthier environment for yourself, for them, for the two of you, for things to really work this time. Rebirth. Oh my God, regeneration. If that's not the same thing. 16, 7. Divinely guided spiritual energy, but 7s can be a little challenging. Yeah, this is, even with the 6 of Cups, this is definitely coming back around again. 6 of Swords reverse is a return for me as well. Relationship change, 56, 11. We wouldn't reduce that, but 1s are about new beginnings. Things are definitely going to change and be different this time, Virgo. Oh, look at that. Love partnership. Holy crap. Underneath. Oh my goodness. In love. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. And it's a 6. Same. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.